Hi, hello, hi, hello, hi, hola, and welcome. Today we're gonna paint some happy little pictures in Passpartout. Where last we left off, our broke hero, i.e. me, was just making a meager wage, hanging out, in his little garage house with his dirty mattress, just doing what he loves, yelling at the locals and painting pictures called Steve Sucks Butts. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and start. Act 1. New beginnings. Still in Act 1. Yep. Show me potato salad. Alright. Alright, so we start the day with our poop. Oh god, what's happening? Oh god. Do we already rip Ronies? Uh-oh. Oh, wait. That was something. I only pay for secondhand art. Interesting. I don't know what you like. So, I'm going to go ahead and try something here. Oh, geez. This is literally just crap. You've nailed it. Well done. You hit the nail on the head. Oh, boy. Oh, okay. It understands you back. There you go. Oh, I shouldn't have sold that. No! Uh-oh. Crap. Uh-oh. Color's too crazy for you. Alright, let's go ahead and get some muted colors here. Let's go ahead and draw an abstract poo-poo. This is going to be the basin of a really dirty turlet. Let's go ahead and just paint that all up in there. Also caps? Uh-oh. Oh. I should not sell this one. Oh, but it's 317. I could live. I can live forever. Oh, God. Never mind. Whoops, my bad. Let's go ahead and put this big old circle right here. Put that circle right there. Because we're making art. Alright. Let's see, let's get another muted color here. I'm going to call this, what am I doing? That's what I'm going to call it. Let's go ahead and see what that does. What even? There we go. Sure. Let's get some art going here. Uh-oh. Boop, 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 boop. Let's go ahead and stay within, like, nice little muted range. I don't like these colors. I don't like your face. Mainstream garbage. Okay. I don't know. Let's see. What do I want to paint today? Should I paint? Let's go ahead and... Oh, boy. Whoops. Already goofed. Beep, 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 beep. I'm gonna paint a little duck. A little duck butt there. There we go. Duck. This is a duck. If I repeat it enough, it will be a duck. Uh-oh. Hey, we still got almost $1,000 left. Hey. Oh, I'll get rid of that turd. Nah. You know what? You offered less than last time, so you know what? No. There we go. Boop. Go ahead and make his bottom duck lip a little creamy. There we go. Little duck lip creamy duck lip. Here we go. Top creamy duck lip. Let's go ahead and put him on. Let's put him on a pea green lake. Boop, boop, boop. A little bit of water. This duck's seen some stuff. You know, that's why he had to land on a crappy lake. Look at that crappy lake. Duck's like, this is fine. Duck's like, you know what, just, it's a living. Go ahead and make his little duck feathers. Boop, 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 meh, meh. There we go. And you know what? He's still alarmed. So we'll put a little bit of an exclamation point. And a little bitty water droplet because he's concerned about the lake that he landed in. Because he's like, oh boy. Wank. He's like, I have made a terrible decision. Such emotion. Go ahead and put this duck up here. There we go. Duck. There you are. I believe in that painting. I may have to get rid of the turd. I may have to get rid of this one too. Oh, you want... Oh, wow. Look at that. 400. No. You know what? 476. I could live forever. No. You know what? No. I say no. Good art stays on my platform here. Ice cream with corn sprinkles. Oh, God. You again? Okay. You know what? We'll go ahead and see if we can get you to... a little more. That's about as much as I'm going to get out of that. We're going to go ahead and get rid of the ice cream with corn sprinkles. I said no. Weirdo painting. Goodbye. So now we're down to the good duck. Alright, so now we're going to draw... What else can I draw? I don't know about anything else. I am... What the... Flip, flap, floop-a-loopin' are you even talking about? Let's see here. Another sunset? Oh, boy. I'm a one-trick pony. Let's see here. I call this... I think I got this one. I got a good one. Oh, wait. Hold on. Bleep, blip, 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 blip. Then we'll go ahead and drop that back down here and grab this darkest green and actually bring it back up because, you know what? Art takes practice. You know what? We're going to go ahead and be practiceful. That's a good thing that I just did. And go ahead. Draw little puffy clouds up here. And draw another puffy cloud up here. Draw another puffy cloud over here. You know what? Just for giggles, you know what? Just for me, I'm going to go ahead and put a little smiley face up in here in the clouds. This is a smiley face cloud. What do you see in these clouds? I see a smiley face. That duck's having a crisis. You know what? No. I said no. We'll go ahead and boop, 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 boop. These are like wisps of little grass. I want you to imagine the wind is like through the field. It's just like going crazy. Duck face? A little duck face? Let's see here. Be like my signature, putting ducks and stuff. Here's a duck. Enjoy. Boop, 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 boop. Hello, hello. And there. Good to go. I'm going to call this one. I'm going to call this Windows XP. Good to go. Let's see here. What else should I draw? I have an idea. All right, then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our little sweet time with this one. Draw a little orange in the ears. There we go. And now my masterpiece, Hypnocat, is done. That is Hypnocat. I don't know what's going to happen with Hypnocat. He may be getting thrown in the garbage, but that's Hypnocat. Space Duck, okay. Should I do Space Duck with, like, spray paint? Should I do Space... Alright, we're doing Space Duck with spray paint. I want more money. Get out of here, you plebeian. You plebe. You pleeper. Go ahead and drop some more green space junk up in here. We're going to put green space junk in today. And then we're going to go ahead and... No, you do not get Windows XP. Only I get Windows XP. Alright, let's go ahead and make Space Duck. Oh, he wants that too? Alright, let's see. No. No, you do not get that. And when historians look back on my skillful art, they're going to be like, this is his duck face. He went directly from the poop face to the ducking phase. Hopefully they don't use ducking as a verb, but hey, ducking. Right. This duck doesn't have a creamy duck lip. No creamy duck lip. He's just like, why am I out here? What is my purpose? I'm a duck in space. Why am I out here? This looks more like a chicken. How do ducks look? Those are all questions I ask sometimes. They keep me up at night. And really, I'm not sure. Go ahead and... Let's see, what's a good color for this? This would be a good color. Because he's in space. I mean, I'm not a monster. I'm not going to put him in space without a space helmet. You know, there's a space helmet. He's an astronaut. You know what? And he's a hero, too. You know what? He gets a little bitty right there. Boop. There we go. Boop. 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 And then we're going to go ahead and blip. Blip. Perfect. He's a real astronaut. Make sure he has just a helmet, no suit. No, he's a brave duck. He's a brave, brave duck. Look at this duck. We can give him a little wing. He's like, I am proud to be a duck. There we go. Oh, what am I? Help. There we go. Space duck. Look at him. I'm so proud of that painting. You know what? I'm going to save that one. Saved it. I'm so proud of that duck. Oh. See if anybody buys my space duck. Anybody want to look at my space duck? It's fresh. The acrylic's still drying. Too minimalistic. Get the heck out of here. Oh, God. And he likes Hypnocat. Get out of here. Don't like the duck. Oh, jeez. So bland. What do you want? What do you want? You know what? I'm gonna peel to my lesser rings. Oh God, I don't want to sell it. But I need to make money, so I think I'm gonna sell Hypnocat as soon as I can. Man, it's just too basic. We're just gonna make a god-awful atrocity here. Lady, buy my thing from my painting. Here's some ugly colors. I'm gonna go ahead and put it looks like a Nike logo. Alright, so critic. Lady. Cynthia, come down here every heckin' day. Every heckin' day, and you look at the same heckin' picture. You know what? You know what? That's gonna be still here the next day. You know what? You're gonna go home and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna wash my mohawk, and you're gonna be like, you know what? I lied. You know what? Get out of here, please leave. Why do you do this to me? You are hurting my feelings. This is just bullying. I am going to call the cops for bullying me. Please leave. Please. You are making me sad. Will you look at my painting? Please look at my painting. I'm literally pandering to you. Please look at my painting. Hey, not that the... No, no. Or at least leave. Thank you. I cannot leave. I am shackled to my art. Ah! Why do you hit me? We're going to throw that away. I don't remember what the primary colors are. Regibiv, right? Or not? You know what? We're gonna make sure we get all the color in there. Boop, boop, boop. Well, there's like a little overlap. Not a lot though. Oh boy, I fucked that up. Whoopsie doodle. What does he want this? You want my duck? You're gonna have to pay more money for that. Ooh. You may be able to buy Windows XP for 414 euros, my friend. What is in the center, you may be asking? Creamy poopy center. That's what it is. That's what that is. It's a creamy poopy center. There. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. There we go. All right. Okay. Something's happening. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Fuck. Okay. Sure. All right. What's happening? Why did Skeletor look at Hypnocat? What the fuck? I'm gonna sell this. Ooh. The ghost in all of us. I was stricken alley. All in all, Hypnocat is a good effort. Passpartout has a lot of potential, and I can certainly recommend my readers to visit Passpartout in the future. Heck, yeah, you can. I won't let you down. Shit, fuck. You'll come back later, right? Oh, I can progress? Oh, yeah. Should I progress? Should I sell my junk? We'll go ahead and hold on to stuff. I'm gonna wait for George and Giorgio. Jeez. All right, jeez. Do I get to keep my paintings? So the space duck needs to be sold. Yeah, progression. Oh boy, now we're living in a studio. Where's my bed? I don't like being this far away from my bed. What's a pan? He's a pan. I have unlocked a pan. Alright, so where do I sell my junk? Oh, wait, I hang it up, and it's like a gallery, and people come into my home and accost me. But I only get 4, right? Oh boy, what is this? Boop, 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 boop. What is this? What am I even drawing? I'm gonna just continue. You know, what are we doing on? Oh, I like this a lot. Do 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 do. You know, first art in our thing, and I'm gonna call it the floofeting. There you go. Oh, George, you're back. You know, you're right, George. That's literally 2 fields of color. Let's see here. So, should I draw a space duck a little better? It's too far away. What's too far away? Oh, who's this guy? I bet that's a guy who enjoys a good floof. Yeah, it's super weird in this room. Let's see here. We're gonna go back to our duck thing. We're gonna paint the duck backwards. You know what? There we go. I'm not gonna do this forever, but this is a super neat tool. Beep, 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 beep. I was playing in the beginning with those left-facing ducks. Now I'm really getting down to business with these right-facing ducks. Look at this right-facing duck. I'm going to go ahead and... He's worried. He's worried about the future. I'm going to put a little possibly alarmed wing there. You know why he's worried about the future? Duck landed in a cornfield. Not sure how the duck landed in the cornfield, but he's here. He's not sure either. Gonna put a little corn cob there. Just make sure that you know that it's a cornfield. It's corn. Y'all saw it. It's corn. There's corn here. Boop, boop, boop. Corn. He's not sure why he's here, but he's here. Woe is duck. That's what it is. That's what that painting's called. Oh, what's this lady? What's she doing? Oh, skillfully made? Well, hey. Oh, boy. We'll go ahead and get 400 buckaroos out of that. Boop, 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 boop. And we're just gonna send it with this pen. We're just gonna go crazy. We're gonna start here. Gonna be some modern doodleness. I'm not sure if anybody's gonna enjoy this art, but hey, here it is. And we'll go ahead and doodle a little more. There we go. That's a doodle. That's called My Hand Hurts. Boop. I hope you enjoy. Wow, duder. No way. You can come back later. You know what? You can have that for 204. Goodness. It's all coming up Millhouse. We're going to go back to landscapes. So first things first, we're going to go ahead and paint the sky. We're using this tool because Why not? Stick with it. We can only use one tool the entire time. We'll lighten up the water. We'll make these trees a little bit bigger than the other trees that we made the other time, because this is a close-up of the pond. Just going to make sure that we got a good old close-up of the pond. These highbrow peoples coming in here, looking at my junk. I'm just like, hope you're not looking for anything crazy, because boy howdy, these are going to be something. Then we're going to go ahead and down here, you bet your sweet duck ass that I'm going to draw a duck over here. This duck has a storied history, because he's been on this pond for as long as his little webbed feet can remember. And that's okay. You know what? Sometimes it's alright to be a duck in the same pond forever, but sometimes it's not. And in those instances, oh boy, sometimes the tool breaks on you when you're trying to be all something. This duck now has a different history because his head is now a lot larger. This duck has seen some radiation, possibly from being in this pond forever. We're going to go ahead and give him like several eyes. He's also like hanging out next to this barrel that's been here for a while as well. He's named the barrel Daryl Barrel. Could very well possibly be a toxic barrel, but we'll never know until we put a label on it. Daryl Barrel has a red or orange label on it because Daryl Barrel is actually a hazardous waste barrel, and Daryl Barrel has led this duck way astray. So we're going to go ahead and give Daryl Barrel this label. We're going to go ahead and put giant red exclamation point on it. We're going to go ahead and put this water back on here. We use that for water, right? Daryl Barrel's half submerged. You know what? We're going to spritz a little bit. We're going to spritz just a touch of radioactive waste in this water. That's it. Here we go. I don't know how to spell. This is going to be evident. Duck and Daryl Barrel, bestest buds forever. That tree is a dick. Hey, you know what? While we're at it, should we draw a dick? Let's draw a dick. We're gonna call this one. You know what, we're gonna just draw an eggplant. Instead of an actual dick, we're gonna draw an eggplant. We're gonna chicken out. Oh, hell to the... No. Crap. What have I done? There we go. Heck yeah, you can have that one. Heck yeah, we're making a ton of money now. That eggplant's winking at you. Suggestive produce. That's what we're going to call that. Oh, you like suggestive produce? What a weirdo. Man, I'm so drunk all the time, always. What the hell? Get out of here. Come back later. Okay, I would like to progress now. Away from this. Is y'all seeing this? Uh-oh. Oh, I can't. Oh, derp. What should I do now? These people eat up my art. Yeah, that does belong in your house. For 300. No, it doesn't. Never mind. Whoops. Flipping eggplants. I'm just gonna straight up draw a dick now. That's what I'm gonna do. You want suggestive eggplant? Not for less than 300. Nope. These people are richer than you. I'm just gonna go ahead and draw a dick. This is a dick. Yep, that's it. We're gonna see what happens. That's it. That's my dick. You want to buy it? Oh man. Oh boy, I'll sell that to you next time for 130 or up. But gee, many, no sense for through act. Ooh, nope, never mind. Get out of here. Too minimalistic. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Goodbye. Goodbye, suggested produce. A minimalistic approach. What does she want? What does she want? Is she just someone that just wants to ruin my life, like the riffraff that was holding the baguette? Go ahead and blah 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 blah. Well, you've successfully upset my inner chocolate cake making aspirations. Boop. We're gonna make a chocolate. We're gonna make a chocolate cake, and we're gonna go ahead and put this here because that's the layers of the cake. We'll go ahead and can I put darker pockets? Nope. Nope. You know what? This cake needs a little bit of randomness. I don't even know what I'm doing. This is art? This is art. Question mark. Oh, wait, hold on. Cancel. Well, hold on. I'm going to go ahead and... See, they like the field of blue. So for some reason, they all like this right here. And they like this too. If I can just get away with putting a whole bunch of random things. we'll go ahead and do that then. I'm going to go ahead and... That's a pointed dick. This is LOL. Ah. For that amount? Yep, you get it. Draw a jellyfish. Okay. This requires a darker sea. Get out of here. Scumbag. Oh, you like that? Ooh, ooh, playing with fire. Played with fire and got burnt. Blah, 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 blah. I hate the colors. Really hate them. Interesting. Oh, wait, that's backwards. Shit. Whoops. The ocean gets darker as you go down. Whoopsie doodle. And I'm using the wrong paint now. Okay. We're going to go ahead and put this. That's about the appropriate size for a jellyfish. Jellyfish is just a balloon with stingy parts, right? Painted by a ouch! She doesn't like my cake either. I think I just need to not pander to her. I need to pander to the other guy. Whoa, whoa. No. Get out of here. Yes. Here you go. Loon with stingy parts. That's what that jellyfish is. How are we doing so far? We're in the black right now. What? Trying to be ostentatious but trips at the finish. Get the hell out of here. Blah blah blah. I agree. And that's a $252 painting. Will you buy that painting? Nope, you're not even going to look at it, huh? Are you going to look at it? Would be a foolish gamble. To mess with a jellyfish? Yeah. What do you think? The most rushed painting I've ever seen. Sad. Dawn. Dawn, you look like someone I know. Like someone I've seen in the media. Like a lot. Dawn, you look like a dickbag. You look like you're going to buy that, though. Dawn, you know what? What does that lady like? We're going to go ahead and paint her dress. You know what? We're going to paint a really weird version of her dress. Oh, fuck. Whoops. Ah! I hate art. Art is terrible. It's bad and it should be burned. I don't know what I'm saying here. Oh boy, I'm going to play the Razor's Edge. This is called Gray Snake on Red Toast. Because Gray Snake on Red Toast is pretty good. What else does she like? Let's see. Let's go ahead and draw some poop brown. Because she's poopy. I'm just really trying to win her over. Can't win them all, but that's what a video game's for, right? Yep. 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 That's the poop line. I don't know. That one. That's something. I did that. Gray snake on red toast. Uh-oh. Oh, boy, you really like that, don't you? What was the first thing I made? What was the first thing I made that he really liked? Did I draw a duck? Whatever, I can't even pronounce it. What was the first thing I drew? Maybe making HypnoCat again? You know what? I'm going to draw fine lines. There's a whole bunch of them. That looks like it's going in your home. Ladies, I have about created a masterpiece for you. Yes. A masterpiece. This is going to be awful. Awful. A rushed piece of crap. Bad. Too complex for me. Sad. I just realized that I'm only like selling to Dawn, really. Like it already is awful. It was awful. Push me out of the way and look at my art. I want to sell you one thing, that's it. Oh, you do. I can game this system. Okay, you know what? You can go fuck off. Let your friend look at it. She's probably got more money. She does have more money. Oops. What if I just like take forever and slowly paint this canvas? Like, does that also game the system? Look at these slow brushstrokes. Let's see here. What should I put here? What should go on this blue background? Oh, God. Okay, whoops. Wrong thing. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's go ahead and mock them. I don't know how to make any... You know what? That's fine. Fucked with that E. I want to see what happens with that. Underwater duck? Well, now we play the waiting game on Elizabeth showing up. We're waiting, and we're gonna get rid of this thing. A balloon with stingy parts. Goodbye, a balloon with stingy parts. Everybody has passed on you. At least make something original. I guess, I don't know. Should we go back to... Let's see here. What should I draw here? Oh god, a duck with a flower crown. What color should the background be if I make this duck with a flower crown? We're gonna go ahead and judgment call green into this. you know, go ahead and add that there. Just because the cheese. How do ducks wear flower crowns? Look at how happy this duck is. Go ahead. How do ducks smile? They don't smile. But if they were to smile, that's how they'd smile. Look at how happy that duck is. Look at that happy little ducko. And we're going to add a whole bunch of little swirlies in here. Probably ruin the painting, but you know what? I'm going to get rid of these swirlies. Get rid of these. You know what? We're going to have very minimalistic painting here. Unrealistic duck. The colors to me are the worst. Shut up. Get out of here. Lady, do you like this painting? Fuck! What are you talking about? Oh my god! Lady, I'm saving my flower crown duck. You get out of my way. I'm saving this painting. I'm saving this painting forever. Get out of here. Saving unrealistic duck. They don't like my painting. How about this? I'm gonna draw something. Let's go ahead and go with purple. You know, actually we're gonna go with blue. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and then go ahead and draw with green. Boop 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 boop. And we're gonna go ahead and boop 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 boop. Right about there. Oh, whoops. Already goofed. You guys will love this. It's a good idea. The greatest idea. Some would say awesome. It's a terrible idea. Oh, you like my duck? Oh, you do like my duck. Yeah, yeah. And now, we're going to go ahead and, we're going to draw Thomas the Tank Engine completely blindfolded. It sans the boop, 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 boop. How many wheels does the train have? A lot? Sure, that's enough. That's enough wheels. Thomas the Tank Engine's this color. Okay, so I want to at least get to the point where, yep. I'm going to draw a Thomas the Tank Engine. We're going to start here, and I'm going to close my eyes and hope for the best here. Boy, I can only imagine how beautiful this looks. Thomas the Tank Engine had like a weird face, so we're going to go ahead and give him a weird face up here. And then we're going to go ahead and draw this line here. We can go up, and then, you know, he had a cab too. Not sure where the conductor's living, but he's in there somewhere, I'm sure. I feel like there's a line that needs to be connected just like right here. Like all up in here. I think he had a smokestack, didn't he? He had a smokestack up here. This is a smokestack. You can give him a little bulbous smokestack there. And then, I think that's good. Perfect. 100% dead on. There we go. That's Thomas. Oh, God, help me. Oh, you really like that, huh? Ooh, you really like that. Heck yeah, you really like that. The businessmen. Who are the businessmen? Do more of that. Okay. Let's see. Go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and go with purple. Purple. Oh no, you know what? Actually, we're gonna go ahead and go with what's a good backdrop for purple? We're gonna go with today. I'm gonna be drawing all of your favorite childhood characters, like Barney. We're gonna draw Barney. Ready? I'm gonna use the finest brush because I want to make sure that I draw it correctly. So here we go. Barney. We're gonna start up here where his head is. Ready? Let's go. So first we're gonna draw Barney's face. Barney had a weird face, but Barney's face, you know, it was lovable, and he was a big old dinosaur who had big old scary arms, which I'm drawing his arms right now to a perfect representation of his arms. To the best representation. Look at his little claws. They're real scary and sharp. So we connect back to his body. He was a little paunchy. He was a little bit paunchy. So we're going to reiterate that he was paunchy there. He had little stubby legs. For some reason, he had real stubby legs. So we're going to keep his stubby legs there. And we're going to go ahead and make sure that we get up and connect to his little paunch there. We're going to put his other leg there. You know, Barney also had like a super sweet tail. So his tail, the best tail. It's like super long, right over here, and then like up in here. I want to make sure that we accentuate that it is a tail, and that it also had specks. Has really scary specks on it, and we're gonna go ahead and reconnect because we're definitely on. We're gonna go back over here. He's another scary arm. He has scary but tough but firm arms here. Look at them scary arms. He's gonna go ahead and we're gonna give him a little bit of a bicep there, you know, just to reiterate that they're strong arms. Go back up, connect his head together. You know what? While we're feeling frisky, let's go ahead and draw his eyes. That's where his eyes are. That's his eye. That's his eye. Perfect. Should I color him in? We'll go ahead and, you know what, we're going to blindfolded color him in too. You know what, why not? We're going to start up here, and we're gonna go ahead and color him in real good, because he needs to be colored in. And so just to make sure that we color him in super good. Super good. I actually opened my eyes because I was worried I'm going to have to redraw Barney. You know, we're going to have to redraw him. We're going to have to start up here, and I'm going to have to make sure I get my lines right. Barney's, my Barney, he had something like this, right? Right? Okay, this is really hard blindfolded. That's good. Perfect. And Barney had green spots, right? So Barney's green spots look like something like that. He had another green spot over here, I think. Always had a doofy smile, so we're going to have to go ahead and make sure that he's got his doofy smile on. There we go. And we're going to go ahead and, you know what, because Barney loves you so much, we're going to draw a blindfolded heart. This is a blindfolded heart because he loves you so much. Do I want to sell it or do I want to burn it? That's getting sold. That's Barney. That's absolutely Barney. I don't know what you're all talking about. That's Barney. Huh. What's another beloved childhood? Oh boy, you really like that, huh? 1,300 buckaroos. There you go, enjoy. We'll go ahead and get rid of that. Oh, jeez. So who else, what other beloved childhood characters should we draw? We'll go ahead and give this one a backdrop. Anybody else? That man may be slightly dumb. Captain Planet! Heck yeah! So Captain Planet was this color of green, I think. This color right here for his base body. And he has a sweet mullet. So let's go ahead and start off from the top here. We're going to go ahead. You know what? We're going to go ahead with we're going to start with his mullet. Because I want to start with his mullet. And then we're going to work from there. So, and then I'll base it off. So blindfolded mullet first. So he had a sweet spiky mullet. Just like the best spiky mullet of all time. Of all time, always. Because when he came down, he was like, Captain Planet, I'm the hero. And this is his mullet. And then we're going to connect that. That's his mullet. That sure is. So Captain Planet also had, like, green skin. He was blue? Captain Planet was blue? Didn't he have, like, a green mullet? I missed him. Ash, you're colorblind. That's it. That's all. That's it. Alright, so here we go. He had green hair, but he was blue. Okay, Captain Planet was blue. Okay. But he was light blue. Okay, he was this blue. Okay, so Captain Planet's face. So Captain Planet had like a very strong jawline, so we're going to give him that strong jawline here. With a strong chin and weird lips. Here's his strong nose, because he had that. And there he is. Captain Planet also, we're going to go ahead and redraw his face. You know what? So here we go. Just going to take smaller strokes here. Here's his nose. That's his nose. There we go. Now, Captain Planet as our hero, what was his shirt? His shirt was blue, right? He had a blue shirt. He had a sweet blue shirt. And it was like something crazy. Yeah, but he was like a strong dude. So he like, oh, I got it. I misclicked where I'm at. where am I at? Oh God. Okay. This is fine. We're fine. So his shirt was super cool, and he was super ripped. So he's got a sweet bicep. Look at that. He's like got a bicep like Barney. There we go. Perfect. Nailed it. And we're gonna just go ahead and just open our eyes and calibrate here for his abs because he had sweet abs. We're gonna go ahead and boop, 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 boop. Those are his abs. He also had a planet on him, so he's like super cool. All right. And the planet's mostly blue, so boop. We're gonna make sure we get Africa in there. We gotta make sure Africa is definitely pronounced there. We had a red crop top. Oh, we had a red crop top. Okay, so we're gonna have to redraw his crop top. So red crop top. Let's go ahead and make sure we get this red crop top down. Stat. Okay. Good. Crop top done. The planet was yellow. All right, so we're gonna have to redraw the planet again. So the planet's yellow, and we're gonna have to just make sure this planet's yellow because it's golden, like friendship. That's a planet right there. Red Speedo. So he also had a red Speedo. And so he did have a red Speedo. So ours was under ruse. Perfect. What else do you have? He had some thick thighs. There we go. Thick. I hope this is... Oh, wait. Hold on. I clicked something. Oh. Then we're going to go ahead and... That's not Captain Planet, but gosh darn it if it isn't close. That's it. That's Captain Planet. Come take pollution down to 0. Oh, wow. You like that? Oh, boy. That's 1,000 buckaroonies for Captain Planet. How about I draw... Got an idea. Wait, hold on. No, I want to give this one like a red background. Yeah, we're going to give this one a red background. Because I'm going to draw... How did Arthur look? Like, because I remember that meme. Let's go ahead and draw the Arthur meme. Let's draw it from memory, blindfolded. Are you ready? So remember, Arthur had his little pudgy fingers, and they were like all angry because he was all angry, and he was like clenching his fist in anger. So he's like, did he have 4 or 3 fingers? I don't know. We're going to go with 3 or 4. There's the pudgy fingers, and then here's the thumb. There you go. So then Arthur always wore like, was he wearing like a brown shirt? Brown shirt? I think he was wearing a brown shirt. He's wearing a brown shirt in my mind. You know what? Because he's so mad because he's flexing on people. Here's his super buff forearm. And his bicep, his punchy little bicep. You know what? We're not going to do this one. That's where we're going to start. White shirt with a brown sweater. Okay, we're gonna actually draw Arthur. Okay, so Arthur was an aardvark who had glasses. So first things first, we're gonna draw his glasses. Make sure we draw these perfect. Nailed it. Look at his glasses. Those are great. And then Arthur also had like weird little aardvark ears. So we're gonna draw his little aardvark ears and his little paunchy face. There we go. Perfect. Nailed it. Then Arthur had a white shirt that was covered by his sweater vest, which I'm going to go ahead and get his white shirt, brown sweaters. So his brown sweater, we're going to go ahead and draw a sweater. Flawless. So then his shirt also had like patterns on it too, right? So we're going to have to make sure we get the checkerboard in here. We're going to have to be uber meticulous with this, because we don't want to mess this up. Because if you mess up the checkerboard, you mess up Arthur. Like, that's it. You done goofed there, boy. If you messed up his checkerboard brown shirt. What kind of pants? I feel like he wore blue jeans. Arthur wore blue jeans. So his little blue jeans right there. And he wore red sneakers, right? So where's one red sneaker? There you go. Perfect. Here's another red sneaker. He was always hanging around his bunny friends. So he was like, "Oh, you're my friend." And I'm like, "Okay, you're my friend." It's just bunny ear. Perfect. Look at him. Go ahead and just give him some expression here. That's it. Dude, I drew Arthur and his bunny friend. Wait, hold on. What shirt? What color was the bunny friend shirt? Was it like yellow? I feel like his shirt was like yellow. So we're going to go with yellow. So we're going to give his yellow shirt. And then also, there's a meme with him and his sweet sunglasses. So here we go, drawing sunglasses. Perfect. I was corrected. Buster's shirt was green. So we're going to go ahead and draw Buster's shirt. The correct color. Here we go. Buster, wear your shirt with pride. Now, there you go. Perfect. Glad I redrew your shirt. See, he had a sister too. Arthur had a sister. So Arthur's sister was a little shit. She's always just like, "Arthur, don't." And he's like, "Shut up, sister." Who I can't remember. And she looked like that. She always wore like, did she wear like a purple shirt? DW. Did DW wear a purple shirt, or what did DW wear? What color shirt was DW's shirt? DW wore a dress. So DW's dress looks like this is DW's dress. Perfect. DW also like just the worst. She also had like, I think she had a bow. Did she have a bow? She had a white shirt underneath of it. Let's go ahead and just draw a little more here. There we go. That's Arthur and Friends. That's it. Nailed it. I think after we see the critical review of this one, it's going to be great. It's going to be great. 10 out of 10. Would sell to the highest bidder again. We're going to see what these people think about it. Oh, what do you think about that? Oh, boy. This is one way to do art. Yes, it is. It sure is. Blindfolded. Come to take pollution down to 0. We're gonna wait for Don to show up. Don is gonna be like, top notch, hundo percento, best of all time, great. Don, get your lily ass in here. You've got to see this. Don, get your lily ass out of here. I'm so broke. Oh God, please. Oh God, please, Don, get out of here. Don, please, you're making me feel sad. Don, you're making me want to shut up shop. Get out of here. Please leave. Please leave. Please. And I'm going to do, you know what? You know what? We're going to go ahead and do a self-portrait. We're going to do a self-portrait of Passpartout. So we're going to go ahead and do a creamy background here. Passpartout is green, right? I think. Ugh. What color is this beret? Okay, so Passpartout. Let's go ahead and drink it in. Let's see. He's got a doofy smile, a blue hat, and then like a thing on it. Is that hair? What is that? What is that? What is that on his face? Is that like a bill of a hat? You know what? Hey, you know what? That's fine. You know what, Passpartout? I appreciate you. So we're going to go ahead and actually use a bigger brush for Passpartout's face, because we're going to just do a face of Passpartout. So first things first, we're going to draw his face. It's not real complicated. We're just going to draw what is essentially an unripened pumpkin. We're just going to make sure we fill this all in too, because we don't want to make sure that we color it in wrong. Perfect. Nailed it. So then we're going to go ahead and take the fine brush, and we're going to go ahead and draw his hat. Oh, I got a little jumpy there. That's fine. Hey, I did it. Look at that. I almost closed the gap. All right, then Passpartout's got like a brown thing that goes here. Yep. But he's also got a ton of paint splotches. So we're just going to eyeball this right here, here, and here. And then we're going to go ahead and blap that there as well. We're going to go ahead and slap some eyes on him here. You know what? I'm going to drop that down, and then we're going to go ahead and that's where his eye's at, and that's where his eye's at. Oh my god! I actually hit the white mark. Yeah! And you know what? He's got a doofy little smile. We're going to go ahead and give him little rosy cheeks. Boop. Perfect. Look at how happy that self-portrait of an artist is. I'm so happy with that painting. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, you know what? We're gonna sell our self-portrait for 634 buckaroos. And you know what? I think that's a good night. I think, you know what? Hey, I sold my self-portrait. I think it's time that we called it quits there. I think that's it. We're gonna go ahead. Oh boy. Oh god. And I think we're gonna call that a night. That's a good little Passpartout painting. Thanks for joining me on this Tuesday stream. It's a fun time. Painted some wonderful paintings. I think the blindfolded paintings section is my favorite part. Also, hurts my hand. But hey, you know what? This was fun. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this stream. But thanks for watching. See you guys next time.